everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop as well as pick card readings here on YouTube. If you guys enjoyed this video, it would be so amazing if you subscribe to my channel and watched more of it. But anyways, guys, I'm excited because today I'm going to be doing a reading on Hyungwon. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm saying his name right. Hyungwon of Monsta X. This is actually going to be my first reading on any member of the Monsta X group, so I'm super excited. But yeah, apologies in advance if I say the name wrong. I'm not familiar with the group, but I'm excited to see how his year is going to unfold and what blessings are coming his way. As usual, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into his personal life out of respect for him and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's just get straight into the reading. Hi guys, wow. So I like to start my readings by getting a little bit of an overview into the person I'm doing a reading about, especially if I haven't done a reading for them before. And I am so totally loving this. I love these cards that have come out for Hyung-won's personality. I can see with the Page of Wands that he is someone who's very creative, very artistic. I do see that he's very perceptive. I feel like people sometimes don't even think that he's paying attention, but he actually is. He might even pick up on things that other people don't because he's just a very perceptive person. He has a very unique way of thinking as well. He's a very unique person. I also see that maybe people think sometimes he's cold or distant, things like that, because of the stance he takes. I don't know, I keep seeing like stance, like standing, or the way he moves his body, something like that. But he's actually like the complete opposite. With the Ace of Cups, I can see here that he's someone who's very emotional, and he's someone that loves with his whole heart. He's very much in touch with his emotions, and I feel like if he has the urge to tell someone that he loves them, that he cares about them, and things like that, he will, because it just kind of like bursts out of his heart. It's something that is actually very endearing and very lovable. He just loves with his whole heart is what I'm seeing. I also see that with the Temperance, he loves peace. He doesn't like arguments. He doesn't like confrontations. He's able to take like a very peaceful stance, and his energy also soothes the other members or the people around him. I see that. So if people are feeling really stressed out, or people are feeling really negative or just exhausted, things like that, he's able to bring everyone back and make them feel better just by his presence, just by the words that he says, whether he realizes that or not. But yeah, guys, super loving this. Nice to see you, Hyung-won. Nice. This is a great way of starting the reading. And yeah, let's see what are the big themes for Hyung-won in 2022. So guys, let's see what are the big themes for Hyung-won in 2022. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So many cups, you guys, and so many swords. I feel like he is someone that operates through his mind and his heart. Like he tends to overthink a lot. It's difficult for him to get over things quickly. I do see that in 2022, the guides are saying there's a lot of blessings. There's going to be moments where he feels very happy. There's a lot of things that he's going to learn as well. So he's going to level up this year in terms of his skills, in terms of his knowledge. There's also going to be some downtime. I do see that with the Four of Swords. There's going to be moments where he feels very disappointed, or things don't necessarily go his way, and he ends up having some downtime. I do see with the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords too, he's going to be leaving some relationships behind. When I say relationships, they don't necessarily have to be romantic relationships. It could be friendships, it could be projects. Actually, let's see right now, guys, what is this thing that he's going to be leaving behind with the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords that is going to be hurting him? Oops. Okay, 1 second, the card jumped out. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, it is going to be a sort of relation. Hi guys, sorry about that. I didn't realize that the video had cut off. But as I was saying, we have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups, and I wanted to see whether this was involving a relationship or involving a... Okay. Okay, so I do see that, as I mentioned to you guys, this year is going to be some about leveling up and things like that, but I do see that there are going to be some disappointments, and I do see that there is going to be the dissolving of a relationship, and this is a romantic relationship. It's going to feel very shocking to him. It's going to feel very heartbreaking, but he is going to get over it by the end of the year. I do see that. But yeah, okay guys, anything else about 2022? Other things that are going to happen for Hyung-won in 2022. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like when he's into someone, or when he's involved in something, whether that's a project or whatever, he puts his whole heart into it, right? And sometimes he ends up wearing rose-tinted glasses. He sometimes ends up just seeing things the way that he wants to see them instead of the way they are. And I do see that there might be people in his life right now, in his midst, whether that's a romantic relationship or friendships, that aren't necessarily good for him. And so the guides are saying a big blessing that's coming for him this year is actually they're getting rid of people that are not good for his life. They're going to open up his eyes so that he can see people for who they are, so he can accept that someone is not necessarily good for him or is like sucking the energy of him and things like that. Because I do see that with the situation involving a person in his life that is going to make him feel very sad, that he's going to be walking away from. I do see there's someone coming into his life and telling him, hey, I saw this person do this, you know, like they're being shady, whatever. There is someone that is looking out for him, that is going to tell him, and that's really going to hurt him. But yeah, guys, okay. So now let's focus on March, April, May. So March, April, May for Hyung-won. How is March, April, May going to be for Hyung-won? Oh my goodness, you guys, these 3 months are gonna be very, very, very good for Hyung-won. I see that with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. I feel like in these 3 months, he's either going to release something, or something that they're already doing is going to be very, very successful, and it's going to bring a lot of money. They're going to get recognition. Oh my God, no, okay. So the guides are clarifying. No, it's something they're going to release. So in these 3 months, you guys can expect something from Hyung-won or Monsta X. It's going to get released, and it's going to be very successful with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So maybe they get an award, or maybe they win something, but it's going to get a lot of recognition, and it's going to put him or Monsta X on the map. Like, it's going to get them that much closer to the success they want to achieve this year. Oh my goodness, that's exciting, guys. Anything else in regards to these 3 months? No? Oops. We have the oh my God, the Two of Swords and the High Priestess. Wow. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, like I told you, these 3 months are going to be big for Hyung-won and Monsta X. And I do see that it even opens up opportunities around the world. So not just in South Korea, but I feel like there's going to be opportunities that come their way that is coming from like overseas, internationally, especially with the High Priestess here and the boat. It feels like they are going to travel at some point in the near future for this, because of this, thanks to this thing that they're going to be releasing in the next 3 months. Yeah, with the Two of Swords too, I do see it's just, there's almost like a feeling of like a standstill right now. Like at this very moment, everything feels very still, like the calm before the storm, before something gets released to you guys. So these 3 months, if you guys are fans of Monsta X or Hyung-won, you can definitely expect something from them. Okay, guys, now let's go to March, April, May, June, July, August. June, July, August, guys. What can you tell us about Hyung-won in June, July, August? June, July, August. Ooh. So I think this is when it happens, you guys. Oh, there's a card that jumped out. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. June, July, August. More cards jumped out. Yeah. Okay. So the guys are focusing on relationships in these 3 months, and what they're saying is that in these 3 months, all of a sudden things will feel really, really difficult. Everything feels like a huge struggle. With the 10 of Wands, the 7 Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, it feels like whatever effort he puts into this relationship, whether it be romantic or friendship, it just feels like things are just not working out. He really wants it to work out, but he's starting to realize with the King of Swords here, his mind is starting to see that something is just not right. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Yeah, like he's starting to realize. And oh my gosh, you guys, like I just feel like with Hyung-won especially, yeah. In terms of work in these 3 months, he also feels like he's trying to give it his all, but his all is not as good as it usually is because his mind is a little bit preoccupied, like I mentioned before, and I'm stuttering, so I feel like it's difficult for him to also like speak, like his throat chakra is blocked in these 3 months. Like I mentioned, I can see that he is someone that cares very deeply. He has such a big, beautiful heart. He has such a clever mind, but it almost feels like he's very distracted in these 3 months because he's going through a lot. Anything else, guys, in regards to these 3 months? Yeah, the guides are saying this is a blessing in disguise. I know that, oh my goodness. The guides are saying this is a blessing in disguise, okay? This is, again, like I mentioned in the beginning, they said that it's a blessing because they want him to realize, to open his eyes and to see people for who they are, okay? The guides, his guides and the universe this year are trying to get rid of people that are not good for him, to clean up his life, to ensure that only the good people stay. And so this is a blessing, whoever this person is. It's a blessing that things aren't working out. It almost feels serendipitous, you know? It almost feels like maybe he wouldn't have found out about something if he had, you know, taken the normal route home, or maybe if things went the way they did, but something happens that it almost feels just like divine intervention in order for him to find out all these things. And the guides are saying it will be for the best. Yeah, definitely for the best. Okay, guys, so what month are we in now? So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. September, October, November. So guys, what can you tell us? September, October, November. Hyungwon. So he's still reeling from the broken heart, and he still feels like he's struggling a lot in these 3 months, but there are so many people that love him. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, wow. Do you see this? We have the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. He is going through a really difficult time in September, October, November. So I feel like career-wise, things are going okay. But in terms of this relationship, his heartache and the feeling of just misery and things like that, he's going through a really difficult time. As you can see, the heart is still whole. He feels like he's going through the motions. There's a lot of altercations. Maybe he's still in touch with this person and there's going back and forth. But I just feel like in general, the energy just feels very, very down and very negative. Like there's just a lot of fighting as well. Like people are just not getting along. There's, yeah, it's not the best feeling. And he's really struggling. He's struggling to give it his all. He's struggling to do his normal day-to-day routine because he's still reeling and he's still grieving this loss. But what is something that is very beautiful is, you guys, I do see that there are so many people that love him. With the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Cups, there are so many people, almost like a brotherhood, that is surrounding him and telling him, hey, you're gonna be okay, let's play. With the 6 of Cups, it feels very playful. I feel like people are trying to get him to, like, not just talk about his feelings, because I do see that with the Queen of Cups, there's a lot of like late nights talking about feelings, etc., being open. But with the 6 of Cups too, it's almost like, let's go play, like, I don't know, you know, video games or paintball, or I don't know, but activities like soccer. I don't know, it's, they're tapping into his inner child. They're doing things that they know Hyung-won loves doing, and they're just trying to be really playful, and they're trying to be there for him. So that's something that's really, really beautiful. Anything else, guys, in regards to this period, September, October, November? Yeah, time for a nap. They're saying just take it easy. You need to rest. You need to take it easy. You don't need to worry about things that you have no control over. So I do see that, like, you know, emotionally he's not doing his best, but what is really beautiful is he does have really good friends surrounding him. So yeah, so guys, anything else? Let's focus now on December for Hyungwon. So December. What can you tell us about December? We have the Two of Wands, the Tower, the Devil. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. And let's just hope this doesn't happen because, as I mentioned to you guys, energies can change all the time. As I always say in my readings, energies can change all the time. So let's hope that the wind changes, energies change, and this doesn't happen. But it feels like in December, something is going to happen in terms of his security and his career. So with the Tower and the Devil, this is a big situation that is going to happen very suddenly. It feels like he's going to need to make new plans with the Two of Wands. He needs to look beyond the current situation and make new plans because his current world, his current plan is not gonna be working out. And I asked the guides what this is regarding, and they're saying it's regarding his career with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles, almost feeling like he needs to start over. With the Devil, this is a situation that was binding. So I feel like maybe this is going to be something to do with his agency or something to do with his contract. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I really hate delivering bad news. Again, let's hope this doesn't happen, but this is what the guides are showing me. Yes, oh my gosh. And we have the Death card, so it's an ending. This is an ending to a huge chapter of his life. So you know, this could be, you know, them not renewing their contract, or maybe something to do with their agency, or something that happens really quite suddenly and shocks, you know, him as well as people around him. But I do see some sort of ending here that is going to really take him by surprise. So I'm so sorry, you guys. Again, let's hope this doesn't happen. Is he going to be okay? Yes, you guys, he's going to be okay with the Star. You know, he does have so much talent. There is hope. The guides are saying, please remain hopeful. He's going to be okay. Everything is going to get resolved in its time. But yeah, this is a big situation. So again, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm delivering messages like this, but you know, he is going to be okay with the Star. Please keep hoping, and let's just hope that this doesn't happen. So guys, anything else that you'd like me to say in regards to Hyung-won for 2022? Hyung-won for 2022. Anything else? Whoops. Oh my God, he is being so protected. I do see that with the new life and the higher power, what they want to say to end this reading is that, you know, everything that happens in his life this year, and there are going to be some hardships. There's going to be a lot of successes, but some hardships, as I mentioned before. Everything is because of the higher power and the guides that are taking care of him, you know. They might seem very difficult when he's going through it, but the guides and the universe know what's going to happen. They have the big picture. They can see that everything is going to lead him to the correct path. So although things feel murky in the present moment, they will make sense in the future. I also see that with a new life, again, like I mentioned, right? There's a lot of things that are going to crumble down in order for a new life to begin, a new start to begin. You know, the guides keep saying that with the Death card, as well as with the Tower, as well as with the Rebirth card. He also had the Rebirth card. So I do see that he's being led to a new path, but this path is being blessed, and this path is going to be very good for him. So whatever bad things that happened to Hyung-won this year, I really hope they don't happen, but if something does happen, I hope you guys know that whatever happens is going to be a blessing in disguise. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna start the reading right here just because it's getting a little bit heavy and things like that. But I really hope that you guys take care of yourselves. Please be kind to yourselves, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!